My name is Nick Mitchell. I'm a personal trainer in London. I own a gym called Ultimate Performance. Here in this gym, we train everybody from pop stars and soap stars to professional athletes, and lots of regular people in the art and science of body composition. So if you want to lose visceral fat, you first of all need to define what visceral fat is. Visceral fat is the fat stored in between the organs and the stomach, basically. It's not fat stored within the muscle itself, and it's not fat stored under the skin, the regular fat that you have. So visceral fat is actually the fat that contributes to a lot of people, especially men, having that beer belly look. It's not necessarily caused by beer. You know, you touch it and it's hard to the touch. It's like touching a drum or something like that. Visceral fat is very, very often a sign of high insulin resistance, what that means is, it means your body doesn't deal with carbohydrates properly. What it actually means is that when you eat carbohydrates, which could be pastries, sugars, fruits, anything like that, your body overproduces the hormone insulin to take the sugar out of the blood and to drive it into other parts of the body. If you overproduce this, what happens is you just tend to get an insulin dump, and this insulin dump is more likely to lead you to be fat. It's also more likely to lead to things like diabetes. So this is a very important thing to address. Dealing with insulin resistance is actually fairly simple, and dealing with visceral fat is something that we can actually do very successfully. It just requires the right exercise regime. The right exercise regime is pretty much always a little bit of cardiovascular work, but the primary stress should be on weight training, because weight training improves insulin sensitivity in the body, and the diet. You need a diet that controls blood sugar. A diet that controls blood sugar is very simple. You need a lowered carbohydrate diet. This is why the Atkins diet always worked so well. I'm not a big fan of stringent dogmatic diets like the Atkins diet, but the Atkins diet did have a lot of good to it as well. It taught people that excessive grains and things like that were not the way to lose weight. So the way to lose visceral fat and to combat the insulin resistance is to cut down on your carbohydrate intake. Rather than have cereal in the morning, have 2 or 3 eggs. Rather than have a bowl of pasta at lunchtime, have a chicken salad. And rather than have a pizza when you go home at night, what you want to do, you could have a sweet potato and a piece of steak, or something like that, or sweet potato, even better, and a salad. These will help your body to deal with the insulin resistance, and over time that will definitely bring down the beer belly. There are also a couple of supplements out there put out by the same company, a company called Polyquin Performance. These supplements are called Phenuplex and Insulinomics. These two supplements, when combined, have a lot of success in dealing with beer bellies, in my experience. They help really strip out that visceral fat, enable your body to use the visceral fat as an energy source above using subcutaneous fat, and the belly can come down extremely quickly, almost like popping a balloon.